Hello everybody, I'm Nicad. We are playing The Secret of Monkey Island Special Edition. This is the 2009 remake, or re-release, really, of the 1990 game by LucasArts. We're going to jump right in here, play a new game. There's kind of a lengthy opening credit sequence here. So, The Secret of Monkey Island is a point-and-click adventure by LucasArts, who made a ton of these games. In the early 90s, there was this, there's a sequel to this, there's Loom, there's Maniac Mansion, there's a whole bunch of Indiana Jones games. Recently they were shut down by Disney when they were acquired by Disney when they purchased Lucasfilms. It's made by, we just missed it there, Ron Gilbert, Tim Schafer, and Dave Grossman. Tim Schafer went on to found Double Fine, and brought Ron Gilbert on again to make The Cave, and I think he's also working on a new game, too. Just had a successful Kickstarter for that. This game consistently ranks in critics' lists of the kind of the top games ever made for computer. It's got an interesting story, some good humor, a good interface and gameplay, some interesting mechanics, especially in the fighting. And actually, there was even a high school in Maryland that did a stage production of this, which is one of the coolest things I've ever heard. That would have been awesome to see. I might go on YouTube after this and try to take a look for that. I just saw it when I was reading the Wikipedia page about this. This is almost over. This opening credits, here we go. There's voice acting in this in the re-release, so I'm not going to talk over that.
Hi, my name's Guybrush Threepwood, and I want to be a pirate.
Yikes! Don't sneak up on me like that.
I'm over this way.
Ah, well then, Thriftweed.
Threepwood. Guybrush Threepwood.
I see. So, you want to be a pirate, eh? You look more like a flooring inspector. But if you're serious about pirating, go talk to the pirate leaders. You'll find them in the scum bar.
Gosh, thanks. I'll do that. Bye now. I'm off to seek my fortune.
Good luck.
Where did you say those pirate leaders were?
The scum bar.
Right. Thanks.
Okay, so, Scumbar was kind of emphasized there. Scum is an acronym for Script Creation Utility for Maniac Mansion. Maniac Mansion was, I think, the first kind of adventure game that LucasArts put out. And they created a whole setup for this style of game, where you have pushed control here, I think it was, yeah. It brings up this little box, and you can use all these little commands to interact with the world. Really... Oh, that wasn't what we wanted to do. Really simplifies the system for interaction, kind of standardizes it, makes it kind of easier for people to just jump into, especially across multiple games. And they use this in a lot of games. They use this in this one, they use this in the sequel to this, I think a couple more maybe. They use it in Loom, which is another great adventure game put out by LucasArts, which we might play as well. And you'll hear a little bit about in the bar. Let's go in. So let's talk to we gotta talk to one of these pirates, some of these pirates, and then head into the back room, but we'll talk to this guy.
Ahoy there, stranger. New in town?
My name's Guybrush Threepwood. I'm new in town.
Guybrush Threepwood? That's the stupidest name I've ever heard.
Oh yeah?
Well, what's your name?
My name is Mancomb Seepgood. So, what brings you to Melee Island, anyway?
I like that they have a little trademark after all the names in here, just as a kind of tongue-in-cheek joke. Melee Island has a trademark. Monkey Island has a little trademark. Why are we here?
I want to be a pirate.
Oh, really? You should go talk to the important-looking pirates in the next room. They're pretty much in charge around here. They can tell you where to go and what to do.
Okay.
Where can I find the governor?
Governor Marley. Her mansion is on the other side of town. But pirates aren't as welcome around her place as they used to be.
Why not?
Well, the last time she had a pirate over for dinner, he fell in love with her. It's made things rather uncomfortable for everybody.
How's that?
Well, there's a whole big story about what happened next. But I don't believe a word of it. Esteban over there at the other table might tell you about it. He takes the whole thing seriously. Very seriously. Uh-oh, looks like my grog is going flat, so you'll have to excuse me. Nice talking to you. Have fun on Melee Island.
Trademark. Okay. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn down... the music's already kind of low. We're going to turn the music down a little bit and the sound effects down a little bit. How's this? That's a little bit better. Just because some of these voices are a little hard to hear.
What are you looking at me for?
Like, this guy's voice really blends into the background music if you have the music turned back up. So...
I'd like to introduce myself. My name's Guybrush.
Yeah? So what?
Who's this pirate that's bugging the governor?
LeChuck. He's the guy that went to the governor's for dinner and never wanted to leave. He
That's
fell
a
for
brilliant
her
face.
in a big way, but she told him to drop dead. So he did, and then things really got ugly.
What's so scary about this LeChuck guy?
LeChuck was a fearsome pirate. He tried to impress the governor by sailing off to find the secret of Monkey Island. But a mysterious storm came up and sank his ship, leaving no survivors. We thought that that was the end of the fearsome pirate, LeChuck. We were wrong.
We were wrong! I love that.
What happened then?
He still sails the waters between here and Monkey Island. His ghost ship is an unholy terror upon the sea. That is why we are all in here and not out pirating.
Excuse me, but I'm looking for the dartboard.
Dartboard? We don't have one anymore. There was a horrible accident. Drinking and darts don't mix.
What happened to your eye?
Well, I was putting in my contact lens when... Hey, wait a second. That is none of your business.
Okay.
Where can I get a drink?
A drink? You could wait for the cook to notice you. But that could take all day. Just find the mug and sneak into the kitchen. That is what we all do. Look, this whole LeChuck thing has me pretty shaken up. So, if you don't mind...
So that sneaking into the kitchen thing is going to be important coming up here. Let's talk to this guy. I think he's the last guy we can talk to. Oi.
Eye yourself.
Oi. Oi. I love that. That's brilliant.
Nice hat.
Oi. I could listen to that all day.
So, tell me about Loon.
You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty? Why, it's an extraordinary adventure with an interface of magic. Stunning, high-resolution 3D landscapes, sophisticated score and musical effects, not to mention the detailed animation and special effects, elegant point-and-click control of characters, objects and magic spells. Beat the rush! Go out and buy Loon today!
Beat the rush.
Jeez, what an obvious sales pitch.
Sorry, but on some topics I just get carried away.
So Loom is actually a pretty good game, and there's actually several other references in this game to it.
Nice talking to you.
Aye.
Oi! And we might actually be playing it at some point here, after we get through this, and maybe the sequel to this. Because I think they did a remake of that as well, in 2009 as well. So these are the pirate leaders, important-looking pirates. These are the guys we were looking for.
What be ye wanting, boy?
I
yeah.
want to be a pirate.
So what?
Why bother us?
Hey, don't forget we're short on help because of this whole LeChuck thing.
So?
So, no pirates means no swag, and no swag means no grog, and we're getting dangerously low on grog.
Do you have any special skills?
I can hold my breath for 10 minutes.
Wow.
Well, all right. But you don't become a pirate just by asking.
You'll have to go through the 3 trials.
What 3 trials are those?
There are 3 trials every pirate must pass.
You must master the sword.
And the art of thievery.
And the quest.
The what?
Treasure hunting, you sea urchin.
Right. You must prove yourself in each of these 3 areas. Swordplay, thievery, and treasure huntery. Then return with proof that you've done it.
And then you must drink grog with us.
Grog!
Woo, grog. After I click on one of these, take a look at these guys. I love how the way they look behind the table, where you can't see their chairs, so it looks like they're just incredibly short people who are kind of leaning way back and holding themselves up on the table.
Tell me more about mastering the sword.
First, get ye a sword. You must seek out and defeat the sword master. Someone in town can probably direct you. Oh! You want to find somebody to train you first.
Imagine trying to take on the sword master without any training.
Okay.
Tell me again about mastering
Oh,
the
no,
sword.
crap. No, I don't want to do that.
First, get ye a sword.
Okay,
You must
I guess we're gonna
seek
sit through
out
this
and
again.
defeat the sword master. Someone in town can probably direct you.
And get yourself trained first.
Okay. Thievery.
Tell me more about mastering the art of thievery.
We want you to procure a small item for us.
The idol of many hands.
In the governor's mansion.
The governor keeps the idol of many hands in a display case in the mansion outside of town.
You'll have to get past the guards, naturally.
The tricky part will be getting past the dogs outside.
Hey, they're a particularly vicious breed. You might be able to drug them or something.
Okay. And treasure hunting.
Tell me more about treasure hunting.
Legend has it that there's a treasure buried here on the island.
All you must do is find the legendary lost treasure of Melee Island and bring it back here.
Should I have a map or something?
Well, you can hardly expect to find a treasure without a map.
And don't forget, X marks the spot.
Okay, so I think we're pretty much done with these guys.
I'll just be running along now.
Leave us to our grog.
Right.
Come back later and tell us how you're doing.
Okay. So we want to get into the kitchen right now while we're here. However,
Hey! You can't come back here!
the chef does not want us back there, but if we kind of hang out in the back room, if we kind of pretend we're leaving, he should eventually come out. There he goes. So we'll just wait for him to go off screen, and in through the door we go. Nice. Okay, so we need to pick up some of the things back here. We're going to use them later. Let's bring up our little menu here. First thing we're going to get is this meat. And we're going to grab that pot. And we're going to get this fish. I think that's the only other thing we need back here. We can do stuff with that pot of stew, and I think that might come in handy at some point, but not right yet. So we want to pick up the fish.
I think that bird will peck my hand off.
Except the bird is in the way, so we're going to go over here. Yeah. You have no idea how long it took me to figure this out the first time I played this game when I was like 11. Oh, no. There we go. Fish get. Okay. So we're done in the bar, I think. We can head back out to the town. And now that we have the pot, we're going to go get ourselves some monies, because we need some cash.
Meanwhile, deep beneath Monkey Island, the ghost pirate LeChuck ship lies anchored in a river of lava.
Spooky.
Captain LeChuck, sir.
There's nothing like the hot winds of hell blowing in your face.
No, sir. Nothing like it. Sir,
It's days like this that make you glad to be dead.
Oh, yes, sir. Glad to be dead.
You are glad to be dead, right?
Oh, yes, sir. I feel so lucky that you happened to capture my ship, then murdered me and everyone on board. Yes, sir. Lucky.
Glad to hear it. Now, what was it you disturbed me for?
Yes, sir. Well, you see, we might have a problem on Melee Island.
Problem? What possible problem could there be? I've got those sissy pirates so scared of the sea, they're afraid to take a bath.
Well, there seems to be a new pirate in town. Actually, he's a pirate wannabe. Young, inexperienced, probably nothing to worry about. Don't know why I bother you with it. I'll have him taken care of myself.
Wait! I'll handle this personally. My plans are too important to be messed up by amateurs.
Yes, sir.
So it's kind of an odd choice that he's going to actually try to take care of us personally, because part of the joke with Guybrush is obviously that he is the least assuming pirate that you would imagine. I mean, look at him. You know, he doesn't look like any of the other pirates. He's kind of a fop. He's got, you know, the hair. He looks like, have you ever seen the movie Cabin Boy with David Letterman? He looks like the guy who played the Cabin Boy. Basically. It's a terrible movie. Let's go. We want to go to the clearing. And there we can get some money. Alright, so there's a circus here, and we can use the pot as a helmet. We need a helmet to do some things here.
I get in the cannon, but the gunpowder makes me sneeze.
Well, I can't do it. I hurt my hand taming the lions last week.
I hardly think that little scratch compares to my chronic allergy. You get in the cannon.
You don't have any allergies, you faker. You get in the cannon.
No, you get in the cannon.
No, you get in the cannon.
Slacker,
Loser.
ruffian,
Fop.
weasel,
Weevil.
Okay, so we just need to interrupt these guys.
miscreant. Say there, son, how'd you like the chance
A once-in-a-lifetime chance.
to perform an amazing feat?
A death-defying feat.
Well, not so death-defying, really.
Dangerous feat.
No, not dangerous at all,
An easy feat.
but exciting,
With the amazing
adventurous, acrobatic,
and exceedingly well-known
fabulous, flying.
Ferrucini brothers.
That's us.
My brother Alfredo.
And and my brother Bill.
Sound good?
Good.
It's very simple, really.
See that cannon over there?
Yes.
All you have to do,
Is get in the cannon,
and we'll shoot you out of it.
across the room.
Quite safe, actually.
So, what do you say?
Obviously, I'll do it.
How much will you pay me?
How about 478 pieces of 8?
That sounds like a weird number.
Okay, sounds good.
Have you got a helmet?
Of course I have a helmet. What sort of idiot do you take me for?
Well, let's have it.
We want to be sure.
That it's safe.
Wouldn't want you hurt.
No, siree.
I believe they are lying. So we're going to give the pot to these guys.
Ah, that will work as a helmet.
Now we can do the trick.
Step right over here, son.
I don't believe this is OSHA compliant.
Now, put on your helmet,
And get in the cannon.
and we'll take care of the rest.
Echo! Echo!
That's a great scream. Ah!
It works!
Oh, I'm so relieved.
Hey!
Are you okay?
Here's another reference to Loon. I'm Bobbin. Bobbin is the main character of Loon. Are you my mother? And that's kind of what his quest is. He's searching for his mother.
Where's my helmet?
He's alright!
Hooray! We are spared an embarrassing and financially debilitating lawsuit.
Here is your money, sir.
Just a recompense for aiding us.
The basic theory is fine.
We just need to change the aim a bit.
I'll try it next.
No, I'll do it next.
No, me!
No, me!
Slacker!
Loser!
Ruffian!
Fop!
Okay, so they're going to continue their whole thing there. We are pretty much done here. We got some money. We're going to head back to town now. And we can pick up a few things there now. So let's do that back over here. It's nice. This is some nice kind of background music there. So we have to head all the way back through town, over to the other side. And you can actually go past the bar, all the way over here, and that way. There we go. So we got this shady-looking guy here. We're going to talk to him.
Excuse me, but do you have a cousin named Sven?
I'm going to have to look up some of these voice actors, because a lot of these voices sound familiar, but I just can't place them. Like, especially that pirate, that skeleton pirate who was talking to LeChuck. But anyway.
No, but I once had a barber named Dominique.
Close enough. Let's talk business. You want to buy a map to the legendary lost treasure of Melee Island? Only one in existence. Rare. Very rare. Only 100 pieces of 8.
I obviously want to buy that.
I'll take it. It'll make a swell gift.
There you go. You've made a wise decision. Now get lost.
That seems unlikely. So we got the map. Let's take a look at it.
I think I've been had. This is no map. It looks like dancing lessons.
Nice. It actually is the map, and it will come in handy shortly when we go looking for treasure. But we also want to talk to these guys for reasons I don't quite remember. Oh yeah, right. Okay.
Hey, nice rat.
Do you like rats?
Who doesn't?
Yes, I love rats.
They're very intelligent creatures.
That guy's got the best laughs.
More intelligent than him. Why, there's a story around these parts that a bunch of rats actually crewed a ship here from fabled Monkey Island.
No, that's not right. It was actually a group of monkeys.
That's amazing.
But true. When they arrived, they sold the ship for a pretty penny. Only time I've seen anyone get the better of old Stan in a deal.
I thought it was rats.
Well, you were wrong.
Do you guys know the sneaky-looking man on the opposite corner?
Saw you buying a map from that fellow over there.
Have you looked at it yet?
Perhaps you should consider an alternate source. Our maps are top quality, not like the bird-caged liners you get from that clown across the street. No, just kidding. These are actually copies of the minutes of the last meeting of the Melee Island PTA. Can't even give them away. Want one?
Yes.
No, but I'll take one if you give me 2 pieces of 8.
Okay, that's fair.
I'll just be running along now.
Okay. We're going to continue up the street here. We're going to go buy some things. We're going to go in here. This is the store. So let's go in. Nobody in here.
Ring bell for service.
I will.
It never fails. I step away from the counter for 2 seconds and some idiot's already ringing that stupid bell.
I love this guy's voice acting too. It's
What
perfect.
do you want?
Actually, I just want to browse for a second.
I think I'd just like to browse.
Whatever.
Okay, whatever. So we want to pick up. We want to go get this shovel up here. This is going to come in handy. And he's also got a vault in the background, but we can't actually do anything with it
Don't
yet.
have all day.
That'll be
Hurry up.
coming important later. And we also want to pick up the sword down over here. Since we have money, we can buy these things now.
Did you just come in here to get out of the cold, or do you actually need
Give
something?
me a minute, old man. Jeez.
What do you want?
About this sword.
Yeah, what about it?
I want it.
Great. Best 100 pieces of 8 you ever spent. What else do you want?
I would also like the shovel.
About this shovel.
Yeah, what about it?
How much is it?
Oh, another would-be treasure hunter, eh? That'll cost you 75 pieces of 8.
I'll take it.
Great. Oh, it'll pay for itself, believe me. Yeah, you'll dig up 75 pieces of 8 in no time. But hey, save some treasure for the rest of us, would you?
Don't need to
What
be a
else do you
dick.
want?
That's all I want, old man.
I think I'd just like to browse.
Okay. Wake me up if you need anything.
I will. Okay. So we're done here. Let's go outside and actually... Oh. I guess that guy wants our attention, so let's go there.
Hello? Anybody in here? Hello?
You know, bad things could happen to a person in a dark, deserted alley like this one. And at this time of night, nobody would be around to see it.
All of these characters, like every one of these voice actors, sounds like a character from a 1980s television show. Every single one of them. And it's driving me nuts that I don't know who these people are. I have to go look these people up in between episodes.
Yeah, and bad things happen to people who sneak up on other people from behind.
So, you're gonna give me a little attitude, huh? I'd better get your name.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, and I'm a mighty pirate.
Listen, Peepwood.
Threepwood. Guybrush Threepwood.
Well, whatever your name is, listen. I'm the sheriff around here. Sheriff Fester Shinetop. Take it from me. This is a bad time to be visiting Melee Island.
Trademark.
A very bad time. My advice to you is to find somewhere else to take your vacation. Somewhere safer.
Boy, I feel much better knowing there's an officer of the law around.
Yeah, he seems really on the ball. So I think that's all we can do in the alley here. Let's go back out to the street. And actually, I think we're going to end the episode here. Next time we will continue. We'll try to knock off a few of these trials. We have everything we think we need to do the treasure hunter one for sure. We can do at least most of the swordsman one. Yeah. Okay. So thank you for watching. I am Nicad. We've been playing The Secret of Monkey Island. I will see you next time. Take care.
Bye.